Whenever a company wants to share information about its results to external users, they issue financial reports called financial statements. Now, how do companies decide what to include in the financial statements? Well, that's decided by GAAP. GAAP stands for Generally Accepted Accounting Principles, and all it is a set of rules accountants use for preparing financial statements. There are a lot of rules and regulations related to GAAP, but in this class, we're going to start things very simply. So all you need to know for now is GAAP, which stands for Generally Accepted Accounting Principles, is a set of rules accountants use for preparing financial statements. GAAP is only used in the United States. Now, there are other companies around the world that prepare financial statements for their external users. They use a set of rules called International Financial Reporting Standards, or IFRS. Sometimes it's called IFRS. What is International Financial Reporting Standards? That's also a set of rules and guidelines accountants use for preparing financial statements. IFRS is used by many countries. Right now, there's approximately 100 countries around the world that use IFRS. At some point, GAAP and IFRS may converge into one set of standards, but that's been delayed because of the costs involved and a lot of complications. So for now, we're going to focus on teaching you GAAP in this class. Let's take a look at the differences and similarities between GAAP and IFRS. GAAP is very rules-based, so there are very, very detailed, specific rules that accountants have to follow when preparing financial statements. IFRS is more principles-based, so they provide more of a guidance, and that accountants can use more judgment in deciding how to report items in the financial statements. What does that mean? So let me give you a simple example. Let's say that we're on the first floor and I want you to go to the third floor. GAAP will tell you, use the stairwell that is in the middle of the building to go to the third floor. A very specific rule. Whereas IFRS will say, go to the third floor. It's up to you on how you get there. So you could use the stairs in the middle of the building, you can use the stairs at the end of the building, or you can take the elevator. It's up to the accountant to use judgment on what to report in the financial statement. So that's IFRS, whereas GAAP has specific rules. The good news is both GAAP and IFRS have very similar rules and principles. So the things that are reported in the financial statement are the same. The assumptions and the rules that we're going to learn are the same. It's just that how you can report, there are lots of different ways that you can report things based on IFRS. There are a few big differences between GAAP and IFRS, and we will point them out once we cover that material. Again, this class focuses on GAAP, so that's what we're going to learn about. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, please let me know.